Hi everyone. So this is a question I got weeks ago from AJ Burke, and it's similar to other questions I've gotten in the past. So this one is, can you teach me how to be this efficient with my checks? Another one I got is, have you ever thought of coaching? And another one is, do you do one-on-one lessons? Well, I've said this before in other videos, those who don't know, but I'm 40 years old and I started playing lacrosse in 2019 on my birthday at 35 years old, and I didn't play on my first lacrosse team till summer 2021. So I'm also self-taught because, I didn't play lacrosse in high school or college. I did play hockey as a youth and played hockey in high school. So I mentioned I come from a hockey background and I quit 4 years ago. It's just everything that I'm learning about lacrosse, all these drills that I've done, they're from different videos that I've seen. So first thing is what I want to do is share you some of the DVDs and one VHS that have helped me, develop as a lacrosse player. Okay, there's a series, Championship Series. There are two really good DVDs. One of them I just got, and I think it's like the best one I've seen. It's from Brody Merrill, who won so many awards as a field lacrosse defenseman and a box lacrosse defenseman. And this is my favorite because he does like one-on-one type stuff for both field and box games. And yeah, a lot of people know who Brody Merrill is. He was also the captain of the Wings once. And at the end of me showing this, I'll show you where to find some of these on YouTube. Okay, this one I don't really recommend, Sliding Defense, because it's one of those with the coach having a marker board, and it's really hard for me to follow those, with the not circling when he's on the field. So don't really recommend that one. But Defensive Mistakes is another good one. It's with the coach of Marquette, Joe Amplo. And it was recorded, one of the defensemen who demonstrates in the video is BJ Grill, one of my favorite lacrosse players who I'm going to get to pretty soon. Okay. And the last one is one I've had the longest, a VHS. I think it's from the 80s. It doesn't say what year it is. The defense, the long sticks. And, all right, now that I did, I'm going to show you where to find all these with the green screen. Okay, you can either purchase this on the Championship app, digital, or both get that digital and on DVD. Right now it's free on YouTube, and this is how you can find Brody Merrill's. And it's been on for 3 years, but you never know. A lot of stuff from YouTube gets deleted. So, go watch it while you can. Like I said, I recommend it for both box and field defensemen. Okay, this is a longer version of the VHS, Across the Truck and Defense, the long sticks. And this is where you could find that. It's like an hour and a half on there, but it's like an hour on this VHS that I have. So yep, that's on YouTube, has been for 11 years. Okay, here's some other recommendations that aren't on DVD. BJ Grill has some right there. They're pretty short. He's also an instructor on the Crease app, which costs money. If you have it, I've used it before. Another guy who's really well known for coaching defense is Rick Beardsley. And this is his Instagram. He does a lot of demonstrations with so many people coming with long poles and I guess short stick defensemen too. And yeah, follow him on Instagram. I think he's on TikTok too. Okay, so that's all my recommendations. Here's what I do when I've done all these drills. I actually combine different drills in one. I don't just do like a whole lap of shuffle. I do like 1/3 of shuffles, 1/3 of cross checks, and 1/3 of backpedaling, for example. You can see that on my drills. So I kind of like, in a way, I kind of save time. In a way, I kind of just get creative. Like one of them I do is when I do the split dodge. I combine a split dodge and a roll dodge where I'm doing a quarter turn with cradle on my right hand, and then quickly fake and cradle on my left hand, a corner turn around the cones. You may have noticed that. That's one that I got from BJ Grill that I sort of like cemented. So and then I just recently did one that I got from the Brody Merrill DVD, the circle drill, like circling your stick around so you can practice when you hit somebody's stick. So there's definitely ways you can be creative. Maybe start off just doing exactly what is demonstrated, and then if you see other drills, combine it. I also try to think what would be happening in a game. That's just sort of my momentum. So I hope all of this helps. All right, later.